Alright, back inside a cup of Joe on this wonderful Friday morning, and we're sharing a cup this morning with Big George Wayne Le Blanc. And what I said, he didn't recognize he's one of my favorite people, but he is one of my favorite people. Big George, we were talking before the break about broadcasting, and I just want for you to elaborate a bit, because it sometimes confuses me as to where we went wrong. From that era you spoke about before the break, such quality broadcasters that we produced. Yeah. And I mean, we're at a very kind of low ebb right now in terms of the quality broadcasters that we have on radio.
Back in the early days, there was a situation, well, I shouldn't say a situation, there was the way things were done, you had the voice, and you had the ability to speak properly. And if you didn't have the voice, you spoke properly. Now we are seeing broadcasters, and somebody made a point recently that there were about 350 broadcasters on the air right now. Well, let's call them hype men and hype women, you know. But my feeling is that our education system probably let us down, because there is a case where you're sitting outside of a class and you're hearing a teacher addressing the class. Mm-hmm. And the way the teacher is speaking to the class, you're saying to yourself, really? Mm-hmm. You know, because that teacher is supposed to mold you. I remember in my day, my English teacher, Miss Ogle and Mrs. McAlpin, everybody remember Shirley McAlpin, right. They will pull the handbrakes up on you immediately and say, this is how it's said, you know? Yeah. This is the way it should be said.
From the time your grammar is incorrect.
Yeah, you know? I've been in this business so long that up to today, and I still think about, did I say that correctly?
Yes,
you know? Or is it correct?
Yeah.
So I feel that we need to, you know, as I say now, as these so-called broadcasters say, wheel! Because we need to fix it back in the schooling.
Yeah.
Because you leave school speaking properly, you end up in a job speaking properly, and you practice speaking properly all the time.
Right.
And you encourage, because your listeners are listening to you.
Yeah.
And if they're hearing you doing something that they think that is the right way for it to be done.
Yeah.
You know?
Quickly, let's just, because I hear that, and I'm just wondering whether or not the media managers of our day, mm-hmm. We allowed DJs mm-hmm. to go on air.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if that is where it started to go wrong. Because, in other words, not necessarily if you're a DJ means that you are a broadcaster, a trained broadcaster.
Let's look at supply and demand, all right? We mm-hmm. opened up the broadcast spectrum, and they needed people to be on the air.
Right.
So think about how many radio stations we have, close to 40 radio stations. Right, yeah. And we need people, we need the personnel, you know? And being short on personnel, you take what you get.
So the quality dropped.
The quality dropped.
The quality dropped.
You know?
Yeah. All right. I want to call Carly now. Mm-hmm. She is our bartender. She's in for Stephen Scott, who's usually here with us. But Carly, she normally makes a drink for my guests.
Okay.
Because this segment really is about drinking up with this wonderful range of Diageo products.
I got you.
But you are not drinking alcohol, are you, these days?
No, I need to continue on the trend, you know?
I don't want to be the bad influence. All right? So what I'm going to ask Carlina to do, when Stephen Scott is here,
right?
He don't like to make a drink for me at all. He's make a drink for everybody. He don't make a drink. So I am going to, because he's not here, I'm going to ask Carlina to make a drink for me. You mind? You good with you? You're having cranberry juice?
I'm enjoying my cranberry juice right now.
Carlina.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Thank you.
I'm having a glass of red wine, but look at me. Fix me something.
Of course. I can mix you anything. Well, today I'm going to start off using the Johnny Walker Gold. Yeah. And it's from the highlands of the Kelmarock.
I'm a gold man.
You're a gold man.
I'm a gold man.
See, I have to highlight to your gold. You know, very rare to find. So actually I'm going to use this, the Johnny Walker Gold, and it has a hint of smoke and citrus flavors to it. But what I'm going to do, I'm also going to highlight the smoke into the drink by using bell peppers.
Bell peppers?
Yes.
Wow.
So are you adventurous?
Wow. Yeah, because I like bell peppers as well. How do you know I like gold and bell peppers? You just look at me and recognize I like
Probably.
What?
Maybe I'm psychic.
You probably. You saw right through me. Go ahead.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just light a torch.
Whoa. Make sure the camera's picking that up.
The sweet peppers a bit here. Just to caramelize it a bit.
Right. That's any type of sweet pepper, red,
any
green,
type of sweet pepper. I decided to use purple.
Right.
Just drop it in the glass. Wow. And from here I'm going to use...
No, if it was $1 bill, I'll be jumping.
I'm just going to use just a 1/4 ounce of lovely golden honey to match with the gold Johnny Walker.
Okay.
Not much because you don't want it too sweet. So I'm dropping that in there.
Bell pepper.
Bell peppers.
You could smell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could smell it.
So it'll also be aromatic and get you, well, it's an attention piece. So your focal piece as you get excited. Ooh, as everybody see flames, they get excited.
Kalina getting excited. That's what
You get excited. So I'm going to use a little bit of Aperol.
What is that?
Aperol. It's an Italian liqueur. It's similar to Campari, but it's not Campari.
Okay.
I'm just going to use 3/4 ounce of it.
Is that sweet?
No, it's not. It's bitter.
Okay.
So that will take in place of the limes and everything.
Right. Okay.
So from here, I'm just going to muddle it a bit.
Ooh.
Gently.
Is this mojito-like?
No, it's not.
It's not?
There's no mint or anything in this.
Right. No. It's just the modeling is the only.
Just the modeling, just
So
to break up the
Yeah. That's right.
sweet peppers with it. I'm just going to use 1 1/4 ounce.
You could put as much as that.
For you, if you so want, I put 2 ounces. Just 2 ounces.
I guess it's the taste, right? The amount of liquor.
The amount of liquor and then also the profile, the different liqueurs and whatever ingredients you use in the background.
Right.
So I'm just also going to use just a 1/4 ounce of simple syrup. Just a 1/4.
All right.
And I'm going to put my ice.
And you're going to shake.
Give it a quick shake.
Quick shake.
And you smile with it as well.
I prefer her shake than Stefan's shake. I don't know why.
That's all right. And as any bartender, I must taste it first
You
before I
taste it
set it.
first?
Of course.
All right, okay.
I'm like a cook. So that's excellent.
Yeah.
Throw out my ice here.
Glass was filled.
Yeah. Well,
And from here, I'm going to double strain it.
well, I just ensure the little sediment from the
That's
sweet
correct.
pepper,
From
yeah.
the sweet peppers
Right.
and the little.
Excellent.
And from here, I'm not finished.
You're not finished?
No, I'm not.
It's a major drink.
It's a major drink.
The journey now starts.
Yeah.
It does start. So what I'm going to do,
Oh Lord, more sweet pepper.
more heat as they say in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm just going to light some cloves
Close on the sweet pepper.
on the sweet pepper.
Wow.
And here, I'm going to present you with Johnny Artist.
Johnny Artist.
Yes.
Boy, that looks like
Joy.
one
I'm
bougie
like an
drink.
artist, so I move along with the music. So I'm anything spontaneous, I have to go with the flow. So I hope you enjoy.
Kalina, thank you very
You're
much. Thank
welcome.
you very much. Big George, thank
Hey.
you very much.
I will say thank you.
Yes.
You know, and cheers.
It's been a pleasure. Cheers.
Yeah, man.
We're taking a short break right here on A Cup of Joe while I drink Johnny Artist right through the break.